In the late 1960s, when the dispute between American automakers reached historic levels, Ford presented a machine that would quickly become a legend of the streets and the tracks. The Ford Torino Cobra Jet, created to deliver extreme performance. The Torino Cobra Jet combined an aggressive look with one of the most powerful engines available at the time. Under the hood was the famous Cobra Jet V8 engine, developed to deliver explosive acceleration and impress even the most feared rivals of the muscle car era. When the driver pressed the accelerator, the roar of the V8 echoed through the streets, announcing the arrival of a real American beast. Its combination of raw power, abundant torque, and efficient traction turned every start into a spectacle. It wasn't just an automobile, it was a demonstration of mechanical strength. During the years 1969 and 1970, the Ford Torino Cobra Jet gained fame in drag racing. Many examples were prepared to compete on tracks across the country, accumulating victories and consolidating Ford's reputation in the universe of high performance. His performance was so respected that several riders considered him one of the most effective weapons in quarter-mile competitions. In addition to power, the Torino impressed with its design. Its muscular body, striking lines, and imposing front end conveyed speed even when the car was stationary. It was impossible to ignore his presence. For many enthusiasts, it perfectly represented the essence of American muscle cars. Giant engines, aggressive looks, and uncompromising performance. The Ford Torino Cobra Jet emerged at a time when the freedom of American roads was celebrated through speed and power. It was a period when manufacturers competed to build ever faster cars, and the Torino stood out as one of the best examples of this unforgettable era. Decades later, the model remains an extremely valued piece by collectors. Restored with care and preserved by lovers, many examples still participate in automotive meetings, exhibitions, and classic car events, where they attract crowds of admirers. Today, the Ford Torino Cobra Jet remains a symbol of the golden age of muscle cars. Its combination of strength, style, and historical legacy ensures its place among the most iconic automobiles ever produced in the United States. For fans of classic cars, it's not just an old vehicle. It's a true legend on wheels that continues to inspire generations of speed lovers. In the late 1960s, the American muscle car war was at its peak. Automakers competed fiercely to produce the fastest and most powerful cars on the market. It was in this setting that the legendary Dodge Coronet Super BA-12 was born, a machine created to offer brutal performance without giving up the aggressive attitude that defined a generation. Launched in 1969, the Super BA-12 was developed with a single goal: speed. Under the hood was the famous V8 446 pack engine, equipped with 3 two-nozzle carburetors, an impressive configuration for that time. The result was a delivery of explosive power that turned every snatch into a show of sheer strength. Visually, the car did not try to hide its intentions. The huge matte black hood, with a functional air intake, immediately attracted attention. The steel wheels, unique stickers, and muscular stance gave the Super BA-12 an intimidating appearance. It was a car built to be fast, and its appearance made that very clear. On American streets, few vehicles could keep up with the performance of the Super BA-12. Its aggressive acceleration and the powerful torque of the V8 engine made it one of the cars most respected by speed enthusiasts. At traffic lights, drag strips, and automotive encounters, the Dodge quickly earned a reputation as a ruthless machine. The characteristic roar of the 446 pack engine has become one of its trademarks. The deep and powerful sound announced its presence long before the car appeared on the horizon. For many car enthusiasts, that sound represented the essence of the American muscle car era. Although it was produced for only a short time, the Dodge Coronet Super BA-12 left a permanent mark on automotive history. Its absolute focus on performance, coupled with its relatively limited production, has made the model one of the most desired muscle cars by collectors. Decades later, preserved and restored specimens reach impressive values at specialized auctions. Each unit represents a piece of the era when power and speed were the top priorities of the American auto industry. Today, the Dodge Coronet Super BA-12 continues to be remembered as one of the fiercest machines ever built by Dodge. More than a car, it is a symbol of the golden age of muscle cars, a period when giant engines, aggressive design, and limitless performance dominated the roads of the United States. For fans of classic cars, the Super BA-12 remains a true legend on wheels. At the height of the era of American muscle cars, when the streets and tracks of the United States turned into battlefields for more and more powerful machines, a legend arose that won a special place in automotive history: the Chevrolet Chevelle Yenko. The history of this car begins with the famous American dealer and racer Don Yenko, known for turning already powerful models into real performance monsters. Dissatisfied with the limitations imposed by the plant, Yenko decided to equip the Chevelle with a much larger and more powerful engine than was usually offered to the public. The result was extraordinary. Under the hood of the Chevelle Yenko was a legendary 427 cubic inch V8 engine, a powerhouse capable of delivering impressive accelerations and a driving experience that few cars of the time could match. Every touch of the accelerator released a burst of power that transformed the car into a true high-performance machine. Visually, the Chevelle Yenko retained the muscular appearance that made the Chevelle so popular, but received unique details that set it apart from conventional models. Sport stripes, special badges, and unique trims help highlight that this was no ordinary Chevelle. On American streets, the car quickly gained fame. His combination of relatively balanced weight and enormous power made him a feared opponent in drag racing. Many drivers found out too late that they were competing against one of the fastest muscle cars of its generation. The rumble of the 427 engine has become part of the legend. Severe, aggressive, and unmistakable, it perfectly reflected the personality of the car. For enthusiasts, hearing that V8 in full throttle was an experience that could hardly be forgotten. What makes the Chevrolet Chevelle Yenko even more special is its rarity. Only a limited number of units were produced, making the model extremely desired by collectors. Over the decades, its exclusivity has made its value increase significantly, turning it into one of the most coveted jewels in the universe of American classic cars. Today, finding an original Chevelle Yenko is like finding a treasure from the golden age of muscle cars. At exhibitions, auctions, and automotive gatherings, it continues to attract admirers of all ages, fascinated by its history, performance, and exclusivity. More than a simple automobile, the Chevrolet Chevelle Yenko represents an unforgettable period of the American automotive industry, when the search for power seemed to have no limits. Its legacy lives on as a symbol of speed, daring, and passion for performance, securing its place among the most legendary muscle cars of all time. In the late 1960s, when horsepower was a dominant language on American roads, Pontiac decided to create a car capable of competing with the best muscle cars of its time. The result was a legendary Pontiac Firebird Ram Air 4, a machine that had become a symbol of performance, exclusivity, and pure emotion behind the wheel. Launched in 1969 and refined over the next few years, the Firebird Ram Air 4 represented the most advanced in Pontiac performance lineup. Under the hood was a famous 400 cubic inch Ram Air 4 V8 engine, designed to breathe better, spin higher, and deliver impressive power. It was an engine created for drivers who sought more than simple speed. They wanted an intense and unforgettable experience. The Ram Air system captured fresh air directly through the hood intakes, sending it to the engine to increase its efficiency. This technology helped the Firebird produce strong accelerations and quick throttle responses. When the pedal was pressed to the end, the car released all its strength with a roar that echoed to the streets and drag strips. Her look was equally striking. The aggressive front end, sporty lines, and low stance conveyed a constant sense of movement. Every detail seemed designed to reinforce the car's personality: fast, bold, and ready to challenge any opponent. In drag racing and automotive meets of the time, the Firebird Ram Air 4 earned immediate respect. Its performance rivaled some of the most famous cars produced in the United States, making it a desired choice among speed enthusiasts. It was not long before the model gained a reputation as one of the most powerful and rare versions ever produced by Pontiac. The sound of the V8 engine was one of its most memorable features. Grave, full-bodied, and aggressive, he perfectly reflected the essence of American muscle cars. For many enthusiasts, hearing a Ram Air 4 revving up is like stepping right back into the golden age of automotive power. But beyond performance, rarity made the Firebird Ram Air 4 even more special. Few units were produced, and this turned the model into one of the most valued cars by collectors. Decades after its release, original specimens continue to be disputed at auctions and specialized events, reaching impressive values. Today, the Pontiac Firebird Ram Air 4 remains one of the greatest icons in Pontiac history. It represents a time when American automakers competed to build ever faster and more exciting machines. Their legacy lives on among collectors and admirers alike, reminding the world that some cars aren't just vehicles. They're true legends on wheels that defy time and continue to inspire generations. In the early 1970s, when American muscle cars were living their most glorious period, Plymouth introduced a model that would quickly become a legend among speed enthusiasts: the Plymouth AR Cuda. The name AAR stood for All American Racers, a tribute to the competition team led by legendary driver and constructor Dan Gurney. The car was created to celebrate Plymouth's participation in the Trans Am Series races, one of the most contested categories in North American motorsport at the time. At first glance, the AAR Cuda made it clear that it was no ordinary car. Its aggressive look drew attention with unique side stripes, rear spoiler, sports hood, and a low, muscular stance. Every detail conveyed the feeling that this car had been built for speed. Under the hood was a 340 cubic inch V8 engine specially prepared for high performance. Equipped with 3 two-neck carburetors, known as 6-barrel, the set offered an impressive combination of power, quick response, and vigorous acceleration. The result was a thrilling driving experience capable of turning any road into a racetrack. When the driver pressed the accelerator, the roar of the V8 engine took over the environment. The aggressive and unmistakable sound became part of the personality of the car, attracting glances wherever it passed. It was the kind of machine that didn't need to prove its strength with words. Its performance spoke for itself. The AAR Cuda was produced for only a short time during the 1970 model year, making it one of the rarest and most desired muscle cars in Plymouth history. This limited production further increased its prestige among collectors and admirers of classic cars. On the tracks and on the streets, the car has earned respect thanks to its balance of power, handling, and style. Unlike some muscle cars focused only on brute force, the AAR Cuda also offered excellent dynamic behavior, reflecting its strong link to motorsport. Decades after its release, the Plymouth AR Cuda remains one of the most valuable gems of the golden age of muscle cars. Preserved examples are disputed at specialized auctions and often appear in exhibitions dedicated to the greatest American automobiles of all time. Today, the AAR Cuda is remembered as much more than a simple sports car. It represents a time when automakers took the experience from the tracks to the streets, creating unforgettable machines for those with a passion for speed. Its legacy lives on as a symbol of performance, exclusivity, and the American passion for muscle cars. During the 1960s and 1970s, the highways of the United States were dominated by large, comfortable, and powerful cars. Among them, few represented the spirit of the era as well as the Plymouth Sport Fury, a model that combined luxury, performance, and striking presence in a single package. Launched as a sportier version of the Fury line, the Plymouth Sport Fury was designed for drivers who wanted more than just transportation. It offered comfort for long journeys, sophisticated looks, and V8 engines capable of delivering impressive performance for a car of its size. Its design perfectly reflected the American style of that time. The long, stately body, bright chrome, and elegant lines conveyed a sense of power and prestige. In an era when automobiles were status symbols, the Sport Fury occupied a prominent position on the streets and avenues of the country. Under the hood, buyers could choose from a variety of V8 engine options, including some of the most powerful produced by Plymouth. These versions offered vigorous acceleration and excellent highway performance, making the car as comfortable for travel as it was fun to drive. The interior was also one of its great attractions. Wide seats, refined workmanship, and a spacious cabin provided a luxurious travel experience for both driver and passengers. It was a car built to cross long distances in comfort and style. During the golden years of the American auto industry, the Sport Fury won thousands of admirers. Its balance of elegance and power made it a popular choice among families, businessmen, and car enthusiasts who wanted a vehicle capable of impressing on any occasion. With the arrival of the 1970s, the model continued to evolve, incorporating new technologies, design updates, and comfort improvements. Even in the face of changes in the automotive market, the Sport Fury has maintained its identity as one of the great representatives of luxury and performance cars produced by Plymouth. Today, decades after production, the Plymouth Sport Fury continues to spark nostalgia among collectors and fans of classic cars. Its preserved examples are often seen at automotive gatherings, exhibitions, and events dedicated to the great American cars of the past. More than just a car, the Plymouth Sport Fury represents a time when size, comfort, and power went hand in hand. It symbolizes the pride of the American automotive industry and remains one of the most memorable models ever produced by Plymouth. For those who appreciate the classics of the roads of the United States, the Sport Fury remains a true icon on wheels, recalling an era when traveling was as important as reaching the destination. In the mid-1960s, as the big American automakers vied for public attention with increasingly powerful and extravagant cars, the American Motors Corporation decided to take a different path. From this daring was born the AMC Marlin, a car that to this day is remembered for its unique design and striking personality. Launched in 1965, the AMC Marlin was created to compete in the growing luxury sports car market. But unlike many of his competitors, he did not try to copy the trends of that time. Its look was completely distinctive, with a huge sloping rear window and a fastback roofline that gave it a futuristic and sleek look. On the streets, Marlin was impossible to ignore. Its long body and unusual proportions made it immediately stand out among other American cars. Some admired his boldness, others were surprised by his innovative forms. But no one was indifferent to see him pass by. Under the hood, the AMC Marlin could be equipped with 6-cylinder or powerful V8 engines. The more powerful versions offer respectable performance of the time, allowing the car to unite comfort, style, and speed in a single machine. Although it was not a pure muscle car, it possessed enough strength to provide an exciting ride. The interior reflected the model's proposal for sophistication. Passengers found a spacious cabin, comfortable seats, and above-average trim by AMC standards. It was a car designed for long journeys, offering comfort without giving up sportiness. Despite its qualities, the Marlin faced a difficult challenge, winning over buyers in a market dominated by models from larger manufacturers. Even receiving praise for its originality, its sales never reached the expected figures. After only 3 years of production, the model left the assembly lines in 1967. However, what seemed like a low-key farewell ended up turning the Marlin into one of the rarest and most interesting automobiles of its generation. Its limited production and its singular design have made it gain value over the years, becoming a highly sought-after piece by collectors. Today, the AMC Marlin is seen as a symbol of the creativity and courage of the American Motors Corporation. It represents a time when some automakers were willing to take a chance and create something truly different. Its unmistakable style continues to attract admirers at classic car gatherings around the world. More than an automobile, the AMC Marlin is a reminder that innovation doesn't always follow the most popular path. Decades after its release, it remains one of the most original classics in American automotive history, a machine that dared to be different and earn its place among the legends on wheels.